year is the 4th annual Engineering Brighter Futures for Autism. This year was again a design, build, test competition where graduate students from mechanical engineering at the University of Texas at Dallas worked with teens and young adults on the autism spectrum to basically do a technical challenge and a social challenge. The social competency scoring was done by the occupational therapists, and the technical challenge was created and scored by mechanical engineering students.
As occupational therapists, we put together a scoring rubric for the social competency aspect of this event, and it focuses on how the team members, autism and neurotypical, work together.
What we discovered in the process is that a lot of times people just don't know how to work in groups in general, even if they're neurotypical. And so we really changed the goals of the program to really focus on the coworker, the future coworkers, and how coworkers interact with each other and produce more neurodiverse environments.
This year we went back to cars, but what we did is we made the technical challenge much more complicated. The teams had to do the design work, the computer modeling, they had to do the 3D printing, they had to do the assembly, and then the cars actually were equipped with small wireless cameras, and then at the end of the day, the cars with the cameras were used to drive around a maze with words, and each team had to identify the words associated with their team's color. And then they also had to solve this cognitive puzzle where they had to piece together a phrase.
The objective is not to do the engineering, but it's to work as a team and see how well they can function as a unit of any team that you would find in any workforce.
I like seeing the individuals that I work with. I like seeing the individuals from the community. I like seeing them get together and solve a problem. Some of my individuals are very inflexible. People with autism can be very inflexible. And to see them working together and working out and solving a problem is fabulous.
The aspect this year that was so interesting to me, different from the previous years, was that for some of the participants, the teens and young adults who had joined the events in the past, what they did this year is we could actually see that they were working to resolve issues as team members based on how they had learned to work together in the past.
Social skills as well as confidence both improve in these autistic students that I see coming back to these events. They seem to have more confidence, they seem to have their heads set, they have a game plan, they know they're going to be given a task that they've not been told about.
Well, I think one thing with individuals with autism, it's an untapped resource in terms of employment. And of course, a lot of individuals with autism really like computers, they like technology. And so this is heavy technology. We were at the Microsoft store.
In every aspect of what Microsoft does, we want everyone to be able to benefit from it. To walk into the midst of the challenges that they're working on and to see everybody working together, to see everybody focused and everyone collaborating, I think that's huge.
It's a wonderful thing to be able to embrace differences and to show people's strengths, and not always their needs, but their strengths.
Creating a welcoming environment for people who have autism or other differences is something that we're working on in our country so much these days. And it is of the ultimate importance to create a welcoming environment where everyone feels that they can belong and participate and be a real asset to where they are.
This 4th annual Engineering Brighter Futures for Autism was again sponsored by the National Science Foundation. It's a partnership between the University of Texas at Dallas Mechanical Engineering, occupational therapists from the University of Arkansas and the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, the Autism Treatment Center of Dallas, and the Microsoft Store. We would also really like to thank Fajita Pete's for catering this event.